Today, I'm heading to the Philippines, and I have less than 24 hours to explore the capital city of Manila. But first, I'm flying a budget airline from Laos to Thailand. So let's start from the beginning. I'm on my way to the airport. Really sad to be leaving, actually. Next stop, Philippines. The airport in Luang Prabang is small and was absolutely empty. To get to Manila, I had to fly through Bangkok, where I was supposed to have a short 2-hour layover. My flight's been delayed like 4 times now. I don't think we're gonna get into Manila until after 5 a.m. It should be a fun night. If you don't have to fly AirAsia, don't do it. Flight update. It's delayed again. The main reason I'm disappointed in the super long delay is now I basically won't be able to see much of Manila. I think I had less than 24 hours in Manila anyways, so I don't know how much I'll be able to actually see. You'll never guess what just happened. Another delay. All right, good news. The other flight landed. Yay. All right, we finally got going. I had extra legroom in the exit row, an empty seat next to me, and I had this questionable dish of chicken rice. We landed late, but things were looking up. What an absolute mess. We landed over an hour ago and just sat on the taxiway. And then when we parked, we sat there for another 15 minutes. Way to go, AirAsia. Way to go. And that brings me back to Manila. On the bright side, I got to see the sunrise. But that meant I didn't get to go to sleep until about 7 a.m. Made it. So one thing before I go to bed. I'm in a new city, in a new country. I'm excited about what the Philippines has to offer and what I can see here. But for now, all I want to see is the back of my eyelids. So I was staying at the Manila Hotel, and it was almost Christmas. So naturally, they had it all decorated. They had live music,
Merry Christmas! Merry
Christmas! A Filipino Santa, and even a cotton candy machine. But the clock was ticking, so I had to hit the road to see the walled city of Intramuros. I crashed a wedding at the Manila Cathedral before heading to Fort Santiago. We're at the Fort Santiago. Fort Santiago was built in 1593 by Spanish conquistadors. During World War II, the fort was used by the Japanese military as a prison and torture chamber, witnessing some of the darkest days in Manila's history. So this white cross behind me is where 600 bodies were buried after they were found in a dungeon nearby after the Second World War. Today, Fort Santiago stands as a symbol of resilience, offering a glimpse into the Philippines' colonial past and its journey towards independence. I could not imagine being stuck down there. Whew. Some real graphic images in there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say something really controversial here. World War II sucked. So with that epiphany, I watched the sun set over the Pasig River, walked along the fort walls, found this cool centipede, and then headed back to my hotel, because in the morning, it was time to go to the islands. I hailed a cab for the airport and realized I was running late. My driver took that very seriously. Thanks to some crazy driving, I made it on time, but of course the flight was delayed. And then a weird thing happened. When I picked my seat for this flight, I didn't know it was going to face backwards. Flying backwards. This was definitely a unique experience facing the whole cabin. But we were on our way to the island of Palawan to the southwest of Manila. And after a quick 1-hour flight, we arrived in paradise. Thank you. Welcome to El Nido. This little contraption is called a tricycle. It's basically just a motorcycle with a covered sidecar. It seemed like this was the only transportation available unless you arranged something ahead of time. Bruh. But it provided beautiful views. After about 20 minutes, I was at my basic hotel, ready for the next adventure. Most important thing in the room. But that's all coming up in the next video. So subscribe and don't miss a minute of it.